in New York City, our job is to rescue people.
When we go out the door, we never know what we're going to run into.
We work in one of the most densely populated areas of the country.
Just ask anybody that's ever been in a fire. We're proven.
You know, sometimes you really take a physical beating at these fires.
You don't know what your line is. I don't know what my line is. I know I want to be home in the morning with my family. So I always have to think of that. We got a fire.
Men of Rescue 1, and this is Firehouse. Rescue 1 is an elite unit of the New York City Fire Department. They are the crack team called in to save lives. They respond to all fires in Midtown and Lower Manhattan. Riding the truck tonight, Kevin Shea, 32 years old. He's been a firefighter for 7 years. Shea is a second-generation New York City firefighter. His father is a retired captain. 11-year veteran John Moran. He, too, followed in his father's footsteps. Tommy Sullivan. His father was a cop, but he's been a firefighter for 13 years. They are specially trained and equipped to go into burning buildings and rescue victims. All the men are veteran firefighters who paid their dues to make it into the rescue company. Their first job is always a search for victims, then assist other companies in jobs like sawing through a roof to vent the heat.
This is a fairly routine fire. We're a rescue company. We don't get too involved in these kind of fires, but we went up to the roof. We helped them cut some holes up on the roof. Some other fellows went downstairs, helped them search the basement victims. Other than that, we're just taking up on tools now and back to the firehouse.
Tonight, we're riding with the oldest rescue company in the United States, Rescue 1, New York City. And this is their home. I'm John Walsh. It's not easy to get in this company. It takes a special kind of person. They've got families, problems, bills, and backaches, just like you and me, going to work every day. But when these men go to work, they head for the heart of a city at its most dangerous. It's a city that gives birth to new and terrifying problems every day. And these men try to deal with it, do their job, and stay alive.
Most of the vacant fires, like in the Bedford-Stuyvesant area, all these, the bad neighborhoods and stuff, most of the vacant fire, all those buildings are crack houses.
They get these vacant buildings, they'll steel plate the walls, they have Lexan windows with little slots that they deal the drugs. You can't believe the permanent operations they set up in these buildings.
I worked in an engine company, and the next door, immediately next door building was a vacant building, So eventually, sometimes these buildings got renovated, So for a long time, we saw workmen, vans pull up outside. It's right next door to the firehouse. Looked like carpenters, electricians, everybody's coming in. They're building a crack house. We didn't know, it was right next door to the fire. The nerve of these people is incredible.
We had a bullet come through the second floor window of my old house. I was in 123. We had the corner was so busy with the shootings that the captain requisitioned bulletproof glass for the guy who sits on house watch. Meanwhile, we had a bullet come through the second floor window upstairs in the back. So they called the police down, they pulled the slug out of the wall, they measured, they checked the trajectory and everything like that. They told us not to worry, it was probably just a stray. They don't really think that was
It was a stray, fellas. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It was just a stray.
I think what they're trying to say is it's out of control.
It's bizarre.
Totally out of control.
Another alarm. Radio reports indicate a working fire. The unit on the scene is asked for special equipment.
They're asking for a 100-foot towel ladder, in addition to the 2 trucks they already have. So it's probably a vacant building with a lot of fire showing.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna get our asses kicked here.
It is an abandoned building, one of the most dangerous challenges they'll face. In abandoned buildings, drug dealers often set booby traps to protect their business. Electrified doors, exploding propane tanks, hidden razor wire, and vicious roving dogs.
This is going to be one of those, this is going to be one of those crack houses. There's reports of dogs in here, too. Dogs and a couple of booby traps in this place.
Once again, their first job, search for victims trapped in the fire. We've mounted a camera in John Moran's helmet to take you inside the fire.
This is somebody's apartment. This is 2 floors above the fire. Crack vials. You can see all these crack vials here, tops of crack vials. Candle, these guys are getting high in here. Probably needles all over the place, too. This is why there are no vacant buildings in New York.
At this point, there are virtually no stairs, no stairwell in that building. It is totally collapsed. The portion that's there is missing, landings are missing, maybe trapped, maybe booby trapped, maybe doors.
Some kind of greenhouse next door, some kind of chemicals blowing next door, fertilizer, things like that. There's a lot of nitrogen that fertilizer, some of those things are popping. So it smells like a sulfur smell.
Inside, Rescue 1 continues to search and to fight the fire.
What? All right, listen, we're going out of the building. You want us out of the building?
All right, come on up another. I think we're getting out of the joint, boys.
We're getting out.
Let's go, Kev. Let's get the out of here.
Tommy went in already.
What's that?
Tommy went in.
Let's go before this front lights up, and then we won't be able to get down.
Kevin Shea doesn't want to leave. He's lost contact with Tommy Sullivan. Shea fears the building might collapse, or Sullivan might be trapped.
I can't go till Tommy gets out.
Where is he? Tell him let's go.
Rescue 1 to battalion. That'll be the extent of the search. Everybody else out of the building. Just have rescue check from the front. We're going to towel at him.
Hey, Kevin, let's go.
I can't leave.
Suddenly, Tommy Sullivan appears on a top-floor fire escape. Fire cut him off from the rest of Rescue 1. The ladder is brought to a nearby window, and he makes his way to safety. Soon, everyone is out of the building. Firefighters continue to battle the blaze. But for now, Rescue 1's mission is complete.